We have a little treat for you guys. We'd like you to choose your favorite winter warmer.
Oh man, I did not see that.
That's the good
You guys have a lot of fun in here.
Why? I would take a mug. Does it have coffee in it?
You're like a pilot in like the 30s or something.
Yeah.
Winter. Oh, you have, okay. All right.
Drinking black.
Wow. This is the look for me.
That's a great look.
So, now that you're all warmed up, how do you feel about this time of year? January, February, March.
These are typically my least favorite months.
You have like all the fun stuff in December, and then you get to January and you're just like, what am I doing? Where did everybody go?
Worse than March. March is like not quite warm, but it's just rainy and miserable.
Yeah,
and
but you
muddy
know the good weather's coming though.
You have to wear so many layers to go outside and be warm, and then the second you walk indoors, you're sweating. Or you walk into the subway, and you have to keep your coat on.
My birthday's in February, so that's like my favorite part of the year.
Okay, very good.
I tend to be fairly excited about this time of year. Weather, not so much, but...
You're literally the only person to say that this is your favorite time of year.
Seriously?
Yeah, everybody else hates this time of year.
I think it's because I like myself so much.
Do you guys have like tips on how to survive the winter months?
Booze.
Plans.
Generous work-at-home policy is really key.
I figured out that if you bought like a giant pack of those hand warmers that you use while you're skiing and put them in your shoes, like you can wear any kind of shoe, even in the coldest weather, and like your feet won't freeze.
I was just miserable all winter, and this year I said, no, there will be plans, and I will be happy. And it's worked so far, like this winter has been so much better.
I like a shot of Jameson's whiskey on a cold night with some Walker's shortbread cookies.
I like that.
What do you do when they wear off though? You just switch them out?
They last for a long, they're like 12 hours.
Baths. Set a nice bath and just like lie there and you have your glass of whiskey and maybe a good book or a magazine and it's like a candle. It's just like, it's perfect.
We kind of brainstorm some things that folks on the video team do, and I'll just start throwing them out.
Over the weekend I watched a significant amount of Designated Survivor.
I just watched You, which was not comforting even a little bit.
Yeah, I've heard that show is
traumatizing.
traumatizing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching Sex Education. It's about teenagers learning how to have sex.
The documentary on Netflix about the Fire Festival.
I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is, because part of me is just like, I don't care about like some bunch of douchebags got ripped off by bigger douchebags.
No, I know.
I've been watching The Masked Singer lately, which
There you
is this random TV show, and it is not good, but every Wednesday night I'm like, gotta watch it, gotta see who's wearing that mask. It's awful.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I know, I've heard of SAD, but not the lamp.
One of my old coworkers was from Florida, and she like genuinely had like a really hard time in the winter, so she would sit at work with this lamp in front of her all day, and people would be like, why do you have a spotlight on your face?
I'm actually working on a story about all these lighting science products that
Have no science.
are maybe bullshit.
But if maybe the lamp has a psychological effect, I can kind of see how it would work. It's not something I would do. I go back to the whiskey.
Sunlight is great for you, but I don't know that the sad lamp will save me.
So that's when like people get together and like start dating because they don't want to be alone.
Out.
I think that's real.
Yeah, I do too.
We're probably not the right people to ask about this, given
we
that we're
are
both
long
married,
time
so.
cuff. Long time cuff.
Long time cuff.
I personally don't think there's anything about the wintertime that makes people more inclined to do that. I mean, I could totally be wrong, but it feels to me more like a media term than something that's actually a real thing.
Did you get cuffed during cuffing season?
Have I ever cuffed? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. Is this... Well, Ruth.
I don't know if I necessarily think people like premeditate, like I'm gonna get together with someone in November
I think that some people do.
You do?
I 100% think there are people out there that are like, all right, it's about to be the holidays.
Probably smart.
Lock it down.
Because my whole winter is just like me by myself watching The Masked Singer.